Okay, wait, keep up with this. The thin people that hate fat people don't hate fat people because they're fat. They hate them because every time they see a fat person that is simultaneously happy, it invalidates their entire experience of being thin and being afraid of being fat.
Firstly, it's important to understand that body image is complex and influenced by various factors such as genetics, culture, social comparison, and personal experiences. People may feel differently about their bodies and the bodies of others based on these factors. For some individuals, seeing an overweight or obese person may trigger feelings of compassion or empathy rather than negativity or judgment. They may recognize that body weight is influenced by various factors such as genetics, environment, and health conditions, and that weight is not necessarily indicative of a person's worth or character. Moreover, then people may not necessarily feel negatively about their own body just because they see an overweight or obese person. Body image is a multifaceted construct that involves one's thoughts, feelings, and attitudes about their body. Just because someone else has a different body type doesn't necessarily mean that one feels unhappy or dissatisfied with their own body. Lastly, it's important to note that thin people don't necessarily hate fat people. Negative attitudes towards overweight or obese individuals are often rooted in societal stigma and discrimination against larger body sizes. However, not all thin people hold such attitudes and may instead advocate for body positivity and acceptance.
It really bothers me when fat people get this question: who wants to be oppressed? That's just a Republican talking point. It's null, it's void, nada. I love going into the doctor for any sickness, any ailment, and having it be either attributed to my gender or my weight or both. It's usually weight. We don't want to be denied surgeries. We don't want to be denied medical care. We don't want people harassing us on the street. We don't want people hooking up with us just so it can be an inside joke with their friends. We don't want to be harassed online. We don't want to have no clothing options. It isn't that fat people want to be oppressed. It's that we are, and we're not going to shut up about it because we want it to change. We want to stop being oppressed. Just because you don't see it from your privileged point of view doesn't mean it's not happening.
It's important to recognize that body size is not a moral issue, and people of all body sizes deserve respect and dignity. The idea of a fatness spectrum can be problematic because it further divides people based on their body size, which can contribute to stigmatization and discrimination. Additionally, while it's important to promote body positivity and acceptance for all body types, it's also important to acknowledge that being overweight or obese can have negative health consequences, such as an increased risk for chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Promoting a narrative that suggests that all body sizes are equally healthy or that criticism of overweight or obese individuals is never appropriate can be harmful to individual health and well-being. Furthermore, promoting the idea that everyone is entitled to unlimited support without criticism can lead to a sense of entitlement and a lack of personal responsibility. While it's important to provide support and resources to individuals who are struggling with weight management, it's also important to acknowledge that weight management is a personal responsibility, and that individuals have agency and control over their own health and well-being. Overall, it's important to promote body positivity and acceptance while also recognizing the potential health risks associated with being overweight or obese. It's also important to encourage personal responsibility and agency, rather than promoting the idea that individuals are entitled to unlimited support without criticism.
Okay, so I figured out how to phrase why I don't think skinny people should be leading the body positivity movement, and I'll be using this trend as an example, except I'll be using Lizzo's video because I think she's doing everything right. So if you watch this trend, you'll see a bunch of people who are showing off their body when it's posed and quote unquote perfect, and then when it's unposed in its imperfect, relaxed state with the back rolls and the arm fat, stuff like that. And the message is that to love your body how it comes, whether it's deemed as perfect or imperfect, which is definitely a super important message, except it still subscribes to the idea that there's such thing as a perfect or an imperfect body. So what Lizzo does when she shows her body in its natural state the entire time is that she challenges the idea that there's an imperfect or an imperfect body at all. Because skinny people can more or less fluctuate between the imperfect and perfect editions of beauty, we have a harder time accepting our body in its quote-unquote imperfect way. But because fat people are deemed imperfect all the time, they're having a conversation about dismantling the idea of a perfect body at all. Long story short, skinny people are talking about acceptance, fat people are talking about liberation. And it's perfectly normal to be insecure. I'm insecure about my body all the time. But skinny people don't confront the fact that we're afraid of being fat or why. And until we're ready to have that conversation, we shouldn't be in charge.
The body positivity movement is focused on promoting self-love, acceptance, and respect for all body types, regardless of their size, shape, or appearance. This movement aims to challenge the societal pressure and expectations placed on individuals to conform to specific beauty standards. Then people can absolutely be a part of the body positivity movement, as the movement is not just limited to those who are overweight or obese. The movement aims to challenge all forms of body shaming, including the pressure placed on individuals to conform to a specific body size or shape. Moreover, then individuals can also experience body shaming and negative body image, which can have a detrimental effect on their mental and physical health. The body positivity movement aims to create a more inclusive and accepting culture that celebrates diversity in all forms. It's important to note that the body positivity movement is not about promoting unhealthy lifestyles or ignoring the potential health consequences of being overweight or obese. Rather, it's about promoting self-love, acceptance, and respect for all body types, while also encouraging healthy habits and practices that support overall health and well-being. Showing that your body is imperfect, but you still love it regardless is a powerful message that can help to promote self-acceptance and reduce negative body image. Then people can participate in this trend and use their platform to promote body positivity and inclusivity, while also acknowledging the privilege and advantages that come with having a smaller body size in a society that often values thinness.
It never fails that anytime I talk about my eating disorder or all the things I used to do to lose weight, at least one person will pop their head out of the ground just to say, you know, you can lose weight in a healthy way. It doesn't need to be so extreme. And I don't know how else to explain that for me and for many, many other people, that is simply untrue. Because the second I start ignoring my body's cues, it's over. The instant my body tells me it is hungry and I choose either not to feed it or to underfeed it, which is what a calorie deficit is, it knows it's time for famine. It goes into scarcity mode. It thinks I don't have access to food, and as a result, my body turns on all the alarms to try to get me to eat as much as humanly possible so that I can survive this famine. And I want you to imagine what it's actually like to go through your day with your body screaming at you that it's starving, and you just have to pretend that that's not happening. It's consuming all of your thought space and all of your energy, but you just have to pretend it's not real. There is no way to casually pursue weight loss when you're in that state. The behaviors have to be extreme because it's an extreme situation. So when people talk about how weight loss is not an option for them or weight loss is harmful for them, just believe them. Just take them at their word.
It is absolutely possible to lose weight in a healthy way by making sustainable lifestyle changes that promote weight loss while also supporting overall health and well-being. Here are some key principles of healthy weight loss. Gradual weight loss. Losing weight too quickly can be harmful to your health, and it's often not sustainable in the long run. A healthy rate of weight loss is typically 1-2 pounds per week. Balanced nutrition. A healthy diet that includes a variety of whole foods, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats, can support weight loss and overall health. Restrictive diets or fad diets that eliminate entire food groups or severely restrict calories are not sustainable and can be harmful. Portion control. Eating appropriate portions of food is an important aspect of weight loss. Portion sizes can be managed by using smaller plates, measuring food, and being mindful of hunger and fullness cues. Regular exercise. Exercise helps to burn calories and build muscle, which can boost metabolism and promote weight loss. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week, in addition to strength training exercises. Adequate sleep. Sleep plays a critical role in weight management, and getting enough quality sleep can support healthy weight loss. Aim for 7-8 hours of sleep per night. Stress management. Chronic stress can contribute to weight gain and difficulty losing weight. Effective stress management techniques, such as mindfulness meditation or yoga, can help to reduce stress and promote healthy weight loss. Overall, healthy weight loss involves making sustainable lifestyle changes that support overall health and well-being, rather than focusing solely on weight loss. By making these changes gradually and consistently, you can achieve a healthy weight and maintain it over time.